The Porunga Destroyer is a cruiser class with a role as brawler. They can be purchased by the Black Sun with Hut Cartel Tech 3 for 8,000 credits on planets with a ship trader. When deployed to the battlefield, the Porunga Destroyer has the following loadout taken word from the descriptions of Awakening of the Rebellion. They have slow charging anti-turbo laser shields with a strength of 8,000. Anti-turbo laser shields reduce the damage taken from turbo lasers with a larger reduction taken from heavier turbo lasers. Anti-turbo laser shields take increased damage from laser cannons and lasers. They have a hull strength of 8,000 with heavy armor. Heavy armor protects against every weapon type except heavy turbo lasers and other heavy weapons. They take a lot of additional damage from anti-armor weapons, making it very vulnerable to proton torpedoes and composite beams. They have a speed of 200 with a very low acceleration and a high turn. Their sensor range is 2,000 with a max weapon range of 2,000 and an ideal weapon range of 1,500. Their weapon systems include the following: 2 large proton bombs. Large proton bombs have short range, are not guided, and are very inaccurate, making them most useful against capital ships. Proton bombs also have an area of effect damage, allowing them to hit multiple subsystems at once. 2 close-range medium turbo lasers. Medium turbo lasers do full damage against medium armor, but lose damage against heavy. They are most effective and accurate against cruisers and capital ships. 2 close-range light turbo lasers. Light turbo lasers do their full damage against light armor, but lose damage against medium and heavy. They are the most accurate turbo laser, being able to effectively shoot at frigates and everything bigger. 2 heavy laser cannons. Heavy laser cannons excel at taking out small ships like corvettes and frigates. The 2 light turbo lasers and 2 heavy laser cannons are not targetable hardpoints and are only destroyed once the ship is. Porunga destroyers have the defensive shield ability, which diverts power from engines to shields. Defensive shields absorb more damage but don't recharge. While defensive shields are active, weapons still fire, making it ideal to use when a ship is in range of the target and under fire. With all that being said, the Porunga Destroyer is potentially an extremely deadly ship that takes up only 14 tactical population space. However, their very poor range and large size can cause them to be easily destroyed before they can get in range of the enemy. The best way to get around this weakness and to use this cruiser is to patiently wait with them in reserve. Once your fleet has engaged the enemy, bring them in from the side or from behind as close as you can to a large ship. From there, it is up to you and your style of play as to what you fire at. It can be worth to target shield generators, as their proton bombs are capable of destroying the hardpoints before their shields go down, or you can fire at holes to maximize damage output. The gameplay throughout this video shows how these cruisers can be deadly when they are not the focus of the enemy fleet. It can be tough to use a unit that has such poor range, but their low tactical population space and high damage output certainly places this unit in the high risk, high reward strategy zone. When I think about all this unit has to offer, it is very clear to me that this ship should only be brought in from reserve close to enemy capital ships due to their inaccuracy against small ships and lack of small weapons, large size, and no fighter complement. Another tip when using this unit is to avoid space stations, as they will prevent you from bringing in these ships close to the enemy.